All right, hello everyone. We're back here Thursday afternoon, 3 o'clock, give or take a few minutes. We're going to do cooking with Grandma Tanner. She is making sliced tomato salad with basil dressing. So Grandma, where'd this recipe come from?
Well, this come from your grandmother, Grandma Margaret Tanner. And she used to serve it, and in the summertime when we had a lot of tomatoes, and right now with this warm weather, we have a lot of tomatoes.
I remember she would serve it. We feed our employees on Sunday night. We feed them chicken dinners. But she would have some different stuff. And I remember her we'd always have this.
Yes, I have had it the last 2 Sundays. A huge bowl of tomatoes with this dressing on it. I think I made a triple batch. And they ate it all.
Oh.
So the ones that aren't here, they're going to get to taste it today. So what you need, I just use a wide mouth quart jar and this stick blender. I love this little stick blender, which our daughter-in-law bought me.
I'm going to say that one of the kids buy it.
Yes. So it's vinegar, a half a cup of vinegar. Let me make sure that was right. Yes. Half a cup of vinegar, or a fourth of a cup. Now that can be wine vinegar or the apple cider vinegar. Mine's apple cider. And then a half a cup of canola oil and a fourth of a cup of olive oil, and then a half a cup of onions. I chop them up a little bit. Now it takes 2 teaspoons of salt, or no, 1 teaspoon of salt.
When you're not on camera and you're making this, do you have this? Do you have to keep
I do not have this one memorized. And a half a teaspoon of sugar.
She got the cheesy noodles memorized.
Yeah, yes. A half a teaspoon of sugar. A half a teaspoon of black pepper. Ground black pepper. I like Watkins. It's so good. Do a little advertising for them. And then 2 teaspoons of basil. Dried basil.
You could probably use fresh, couldn't you?
I have never had fresh. I was thinking about getting some, but the recipe does call for
dried.
And then 1 large garlic clove. So I cheat and go to the grocery store and buy these chopped up garlics. It's great.
So how much you use then?
Well, one teaspoon is equal to a clove.
Okay.
So I'm going to heap it up a little bit. Put that in there. And then Worcestershire sauce. And you should always shake your Worcestershire sauce. It must settle out. And that is 1 teaspoon. Yeah, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire. If you like it, you can put just a little bit more in there. I think we got it all.
All right.
And then with a stick blender, you just stick it in this jar. It's going to be a little noisy.
Onions right up, huh?
Oh, it's just the best little thing. And it gets real thick. I think the blending of the oil, blending that oil, emulsifying it, it makes it real thick. I think that's good. A few little onions wrapped around there. So this makes probably a little over a cup of salad dressing. So when I made it Sunday for all those employees, I did 3 batches. So you can do this 2 different ways. I have sliced these beautiful tomatoes, and you can just drizzle this over if you're going to serve them. Just drizzle this over your tomatoes. It's just a really nice fall, summer salad, easy. And this is very good. You can do it that way and put them on a platter. Or another way, well, you can, if you like onion, to dress this up a little bit, you can just put a few more onions on that. And if you had some fresh basil, I think chopped up fresh basil would look real pretty on that.
Or even some chives.
Oh yeah, chives. That's a good idea.
Can I steal one of your tomatoes before I leave?
Yep, somebody's in here asking already. Yep, come try one. Grab a plate over here.
So the next thing that I will do is put it in a bowl. And then this is what I do for the employees. I put a little bit of basil on each layer and just keep layering it. But the employees, they just love this. Our bakery manager, Margarita, this is one of her very favorites.
Looks delicious.
We got one employee already coming in here for a little taste. So that's the summer salad.
Oh, fall, summer.
Yeah,
Can't decide right now what time of year it is.
No, we've had such hot weather that the tomatoes are really coming on.
No.
So that is and it'll keep in your refrigerator for several weeks
Okay.
if you make it up ahead of time.
The sauce?
Mm-hmm. All right.
What else is in the sauce here?
The recipe's
Yep,
right
I
there
got it right here.
on the table. Yep.
So
Okay, well, thank you for watching, and
now we got phones going off in the lockers.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of excitement happening here today.
yeah.
So this was great grandma's tomato salad recipe. I remember her always making it, and when we'd go over to her house for dinner or lunch, her grandpa ate it all the time.
They ate it a lot. I think she kept this dressing because they always had a lot of tomatoes in their garden,
Yeah.
and that's how they would eat it.
Okay. And then she'd serve it on Saturday or Sunday night dinners.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week at Thursday at 3 o'clock. Thank you.